So some of you may already know this, but every single year Apple goes ahead and they create a brand new iPhone. They will basically still sell some of their older devices, but they will almost always remove a certain device, which is their Pro and Pro Max iPhones. So why does Apple end up keeping their, baseline iPhones like the 14s, the 15s, those iPhones throughout time, but they never will go ahead and keep their Pro models of last year at the same exact time? Now, there's a couple of different reasons for this. The number one reason why Apple ends up doing this is so they don't really become competitors against themselves. What you have to remember is that Apple is really competing with themselves a lot of the times when they're going through and making their iPhones. So the thing you have to remember is that while Apple is going through and creating their iPhones, they don't want to go ahead and kind of compete with themselves when they're going through making the newer device. So what they will do is that they will go through, remove the older ones. So they'll remove the Pro and Pro Max iPhones because those iPhones are so good. They know people aren't going to buy, the newer 16 Pro or iPhone 15 Pro if they're still selling the iPhone, 14 Pro. But there's a pretty high likelihood people will still continue to buy the current iPhone 15 Pro, even if they still sell the older iPhone 14. And the reason for that is because they know a lot of people are still going to want a ProMotion display and all those cool features that the Pro iPhones end up giving you. So that is one big reason, so they don't end up becoming competitors to themselves. But the other reason why they end up doing this kind of stuff is so they don't have to go through and continue to kind of create these newer type of, the older or last generation iPhone Pro models. They can go through and kind of focus their attention on the current generation Pro models and the Pro Max models. They can focus in on, selling them. They can focus in on marketing them and moving all their dollars into that, or rather than going through and focusing on their current, their past generation Pro and Pro Max iPhones. That way it just makes more sense for Apple to go and kind of continue that, going down that direction of selling those iPhones and marketing them the next generation where they can make more money rather than doing the older ones. So that's another big thing to kind of keep in mind there too. And finally, the other thing to keep in mind here is that they're still kind of selling some of their older ones. Right? If you look at their certified refurbished market iPhones, you can still find a lot of refurbished iPhones there pretty much still available. And this is something that's actually very, very cool because it's a pretty basic setup. All you have to do is just go inside of their certified refurbished market inside of their Apple store, which is online, and you can purchase those iPhones from there, which is another super easy thing to do. So overall, what I'll tell you, there's a lot of reasons why Apple ends up removing their older iPhones, but the good news is you can still go ahead and buy them and purchase them in the used market if you want to from their website. So that pretty much covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.